One more. Cheers. So we just finished episode 7 of House of Mimosa, the podcast. Welcome to House of Mimosa, the aftercast, where we get a little bit more into depth on things that we talked about on the podcast or talk about things that we missed on the podcast, because we like to keep that podcast under an hour if possible. And please subscribe and listen to our podcast on iTunes. All you have to do is go to iTunes and search House of Mimosa, and it'll come up. It's free. You can subscribe and download us every week.
Please.
So here we are. Okay, so...
a lot of stuff went on in this podcast. My gosh.
We had a lot to say. Well, Grammys. I mean, there's a lot of Grammys stuff.
A lot of Grammy stuff.
Something we didn't talk about on the podcast. Yeah. My grandma had a slip and fall.
Oh, yeah.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
And
oh, God. We feel so bad.
My graham cracker. All right, my grandma, I love you. And so she's in rehab now.
They tried to make me go to rehab. I said no.
Doris, we love you.
Dory. The girl with the peaches and cream complexion.
Yeah.
That's what they talked about her in high school. She was the girl with the peaches and cream complexion. Beautiful. My grandma looked like a movie star. Ooh, we have this beautiful photo of her. And she just looks like Hollywood royalty.
Oh, yeah.
She's beautiful.
Of course.
But it's where I get all my good looks.
Hello.
But I freaking ordered flowers for her from 1-800-Flowers.
Yeah.
I cannot believe how freaking expensive they were. Granted, I knew I had to outdo all the other cousins.
Sorry about it. Sorry about us.
Well, yeah.
So I spent a good amount of money. But there wasn't much of a cheaper option. Like I said to you, is there much difference between this bouquet
range and this bouquet
and this $20 more? Like, no.
Yeah, no.
So I don't know. 1-800-Flowers is so expensive. If you guys have any other options for gift giving in situations like that, I would love to hear about them. Please comment below. But 1-800-Flowers, you're so freaking expensive.
What happened to the days of those? We always heard on the radio those bears. What were those bears? It was like you were dressed up as certain things and you could send a bear to somebody. Do you remember that?
No.
Oh, yeah. This was like a whole thing.
Hi, my name is Teddy Ruxpin. Can you and I be friends?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Yeah, they were like bears, and they were all decorated and dressed up. Oh, yeah.
I don't know it.
Oh, my God.
Plus size on Sports Illustrated.
Oh, God. Can you believe this?
Well, I think it's great. I think it's great that, number one, we won't go and give you the whole thing. Go listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
But there's a bathing suit company, that has taken on an ad for the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, and they're featuring a plus-size model. And she looks gorgeous. She's curvy.
Beautiful.
She's freaking beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, she's one of... Okay, this is why she's a model. It's because she's one of those plus-size girls that has it in all the right places.
In all the right spots. She's a thick, beautiful girl.
But people are freaking out because also in this issue, there is a model who Sports Illustrated doesn't claim her to be plus size. They don't say she's plus size.
Yeah.
They just say she's a model, which is great. Thank you, Sports Illustrated, for including her. But people are freaking out because she's a size 12, and normally she works as a plus size model.
Yes.
Now, you need to see pictures of this girl. She's not far from rail skinny, in my opinion.
I would never think that she was a size 12, but I can understand that if she's like Zoftic, then she would be, maybe taller and, a little wider, and her legs are very long, her arms are gangly,
Right. On the podcast, we asked you guys, and I'd like to know what you guys think here. Please comment below. How should what should our system be of judging plus-size models? I mean, to me, if you're 6 feet tall and a size 12, you're going to look different than if you're 5 feet tall and a size 12. And the problem is that girls that are out there that are size 12 are going to see this, and they may be 5 foot and not 6 foot like models.
True.
And be like, what is wrong with me? And that's what my fear is, because, there are beautiful women that are plus size, and the average size woman in the United States is a 14. Yeah. Now, we've been watching our dear Katie Hopkins from Celebrity Big Brother.
That's right.
UK.
And we just watched her documentary, or docu-series, I guess it was.
Something on TLC. It's called Fat and Back. To Fat and Back.
To Fat and Back.
Back rolls.
Okay. And Katie Hopkins from Celebrity Big Brother, who's she claims that she's a motor mouth is her job. She's like a journalist type thing.
Yeah.
But she has a big thing against fat people. Mm-hmm. And she wanted to prove that you can gain weight and you can lose weight. So over a 3-month period, she put on, I think, 46 pounds.
Yeah, something
and
like
then
that.
lost it in 3 months.
To show and prove that it's just a matter of what she says is being lazy. I mean, it's not about being skinny or thin. It's just a matter of being fit and healthy. Right. That's all.
And we're sipping on our honey whiskey tonight.
Woo! Cheers to that. With our Playbill cups.
Could you get any gayer?
They're mine.
Could you get any gayer?
Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. Thank you to Dragaholic for sponsoring our podcast.
Oh,
please check out dragaholic.com where you'll find an article about me.
That's right. Anita M. Buffum. And Travis.
And our podcast.
Yes.
So please check out dragaholic.com and you can see the article there.
That's right. Oh, and now let's go into the Grammys now.
Let's go into the Grammys.
A little bit more about the Grammys. I don't want to talk
too much about what we already spoke about.
No, it's...
You have to go listen to the podcast.
Yes.
And then you watch this.
And then you watch this as a recap.
Because I'm not going to explain every week everything over and over again. Okay, so...
What else did you want to say?
Madonna was lackluster.
Yes.
I want to talk about her ass because on the red carpet she wore this like fake matador costumey, too much for me.
It was too much for the red carpet. I thought that was perfect for stage, not for red carpet.
We talked about today certain artists when they get to a certain point in their career or a certain age and what they do. Yeah. And we talked about her. I said, I think Madonna should just now be a class act.
Yeah.
You shut your dirty mouth!
Like, she doesn't need to tell us that she's the queen, or that she's the main bitch, or that she's,
We already bow down, there's no need to tell us to bow down.
We love you, girl.
Oh, God.
So, like, I just kind of want her to just be a class act and just be, you know?
That's it. And, she embodies that already. She has that title. There's no need to have to struggle to still maintain that title.
Right.
Yeah.
So when she flashed her ass on the red carpet, okay, you'd expect that from
cute,
You'd expect that from 20-year-old Madonna.
Well,
I don't know. She had on something that looked like it was lifting her ass up, like it looked like a jockstrap.
Most men have underwear that.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I mean, I've never worn a jockstrap that lifts my ass up.
Well, I have.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it doesn't lift your ass up, but it
just outlines
it outlines your butt.
Well, her thing looked like it was
bare in the middle.
It was like a jockstrap that was pulling at her ass. Like it looked like it was. It was
hefty duty.
it looked like, is that tied to the front?
Yeah,
under her ass and tied up front.
It was a good secured lift.
And I thought it made her ass look funny. And if I was a woman of that age and of that stature, I wouldn't be flashing my butt lifter out to everybody.
And I'm surprised she did it because she is somebody that has insecurities. We know that from many different things that we've seen her in the past. She has a lot of insecurities.
She does?
Yeah, she hates her thighs. Oh, Truth or Dare. Like, there was a whole thing in the book. There was her brother wrote was all about, like, her insecurities and stuff. So, and me being a avid fan.
Yeah, yeah, right.
I know all these little things.
I feel like we look sloppy.
Oh, God, we do?
Well, we're trying to be real here on the YouTube.
Well, we are being really real.
This is us being royal on the YouTube. Steven did not take a shower this week.
No, I did.
Not right before the video.
I took it today.
Yeah, but last time we were doing a video, you were like, I got a shower.
Well, I hadn't showered that day, so I had to take a shower in order to, like, look presentable. Today I looked presentable from the start, so.
All right. Okay, what else we got? Can you hear those dogs barking? Okay. First of all, the people downstairs in our apartment control the heat. So it's always a tropical temperature.
Yes.
When they're home because they're Mexican and I guess they like heat.
What?
Well, I don't know if it's their number system is different in Mexico and they can't fucking read the thermostat, or if they like tropical climate.
They live on La Isla Bonita. No.
So that's number one. So it's always 100 degrees in here whenever they're home. Now, when they're not home, it's goddamn freezing. It's like they just turned off the heat.
Okay. And I'm somebody that hates the cold.
I can't get up!
So, and you're okay with the cold.
Girl. I'm a hot-blooded.
Yeah, you are.
So goddamn hot. Shit.
This is too goddamn much. It should not be so damn hot that I'm up here having dreams about me being on fire.
But I'm always in a hoodie and a sweatshirt and a scarf.
So I have the window cracked open.
Yeah.
Well, our neighbors decide to get some dogs as like guard dogs, and these goddamn dogs barking all the time.
Okay.
All the time.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what I really need to know from you people. What do I do with this? Who do I call? What do you do? I don't want to cause trouble with my neighbors.
So what do you do in a situation where your neighbors have dogs and they're barking
and they won't shut
at all hours of the night, keep you up? What's the thing to do?
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
So tell us. Let us know. Hashtag HOM podcast. And
what do I do about these dogs? Barking dogs. So you know we love our reality shows.
Of course.
And we don't have cable. So we just go through our
Apple TV.
And thank you to my friend for giving us her cable information. Sorry, Time Warner. Sorry about that.
Maria.
So we've just discovered the show on Lifetime called Big Women, Big Love. So if you're not watching it,
it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's kind of a funny. I like to watch and judge.
So it's about these big girls, actual big girls, actual plus size girls that are beautiful. Well, most of them are beautiful. There's one that I don't think is so pretty, but
true.
But most of them are very pretty.
Yeah,
and it follows them as they date. Now, first of all, these bitches are out on a date it seems every night. These girls are sluts.
Sauce my bad.
It's like
they're just putting themselves out there. They're introducing themselves to guys,
strangers,
at the
strange men,
supermarket,
throwing themselves at guys at the bar, making out with them.
They're practically at what a Quiznos, and they're like going up to a man. Hey, how are you?
It's not lacking any meat, and that's what real women need.
I'm sorry, I don't even have that kind of confidence, and maybe that's why I'm single. But
probably.
I mean, really, I would be so embarrassed to go up to somebody and be like, "Hey, how are you? You single?"
I'm single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
so,
come on.
My only disappointment about the show is that it does not show any. There's not one of the girls that seems like they have their shit together.
No.
They all seem like.
That one girl does.
Which girl?
The one from New York, from Brooklyn. I forget her name.
Sabrina.
Okay.
Sabrina does. Hey, girl. Shout out to Sabrina.
Shout out to Sabrina.
I want to help her with her wig, though.
Alright, well.
But the other girls, like, they just seem like either that one's a real bitch from Atlanta.
Bitch, she's a cunt. She's a cunt.
Well, maybe, just maybe, it was because the champagne was flat, the caviar was mushy, and some of the company, to put it bluntly, very, very dull.
So, this one girl was like, she must have been 400 pounds, and she's lost over 100 pounds, and so now she thinks she's skinny. I'm light as a feather now. Now,
I'm
listen
sorry.
to me.
No,
Wait, listen to me.
No, I'm not laughing at that.
I just want these people to listen to me.
Yeah, go ahead.
That she's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
She's stunningly beautiful.
I think she's the best looking out of all the girls.
But what she's not is skinny. And she says things like, I'm light as a feather now. She says things
and she doesn't want to be friends with any of the other plus-size girls. She's like, I'm going to go back home to my skinny girlfriends because they're more fun. They're this, they're that. They don't have issues.
Poor thing, the inside of her arm looks like a package of hot dogs. I'm just saying that because she is talking about herself like she's a toothpick.
And she's talking about the other girls like they're trash, and that's not cool.
Right.
No.
So this show is good. If you can get into it, it's Big Women, Big Love.
It's on Lifetime.
I'm excited to see. Oh, and this one has this voice. Oh, she's got to do voiceover work, right?
Oh,
she must.
She could be a cartoon.
She sounds like Lisa Simpson on Helium.
Hey, Mr. Knickerbocker, boppity bop. I like it the way that you boppity bop.
I thought you were going to say on meth or something.
Do people sound a certain way on meth?
No, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Well, this has been the Aftercast. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, guys.
Please subscribe to House of Mimosa, the podcast on iTunes, and make sure you subscribe here to our show. And we've got a lot more stuff coming up in the future. More Anita and Gina Marie.
That's right.
If you don't know Anita and Gina Marie, you're tuning in for the first time. Those are our drag alter egos. So please check out some of our other videos. And we will see you guys again next week. And
That's
click
right.
the thumbs up.
Click the thumbs up and give us questions. Let us know what you'd like to see on here.
Is this the hashtag?
Yeah.
Is this HOM. Yeah, that looks like a My fingers are short and stubby. Yours are better.
There. Hashtag
HOM podcast.
HOM podcast.
With your questions, comments, anything you'd like us to talk about. Stefan Garcia, we're going to do a video right now for Marina and the Diamonds, who we love.
So, shout out to you.
We'll see you guys.
Bye, guys.